AI, baby. Hey, and aloha. Welcome, Brother Richie. The Backseat Quarterback Show. This is season 3, believe it or not. Episode 2, live from, I got new digs up the mountain a little bit, so I'm checking out different studio options. I for sure like the lighting in here better than yesterday. Can't notice this is my kitchen. I also got one where I can have the lanai showing. So, Brother Richie coming at you live. That's how we do. This is September 3rd. This is NFL Kickoff Eve. Believe it or not, tomorrow, Dallas against Philly. Very excited, bro. I got my 7 NFL fantasy football leagues going. All 7 drafts in the last week. Did my AFC predictions yesterday. Division winners, playoffs. I'm going for NFC today. You know what? To the moment that I say it, I still have a couple teams I'm not sure about. We'll do playoffs, Super Bowl tomorrow. I'm going to do 3 shows in a row to start. We're going to be once a week on Tuesdays again. Tuesdays, high noon Hawaiian time, but I'm doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm going to talk some analytics tomorrow. My Super Bowl winner, playoff predictions. Today we're doing NFC. I got my Chihu and Nokan. Every biggest question mark for every team. Got my top 5 hot seats this year. Doing a little something different too this year. I call it Sports Rock Radio. It's where we come in with the intro song, but then I keep the music low in the background. Be right back. I forgot my trusty little Nokan. That's for my segment coming up. Sports Rock Radio, Brother Richie. Let's get this show started. That's me. You know what I mean? AI. Thank you, AI. All right, people. Let's get into it. I'm going to go team by team. Over, under. My prediction and over, under, and what you should take to Vegas. I was 18-14 last year, so would have won a little money. If you'd have put 100 on each, I think we're up 100 with the spreads, plus minus. Hope that's okay as far as volume. Let's get it going. My NFC predictions. I'm going to do alphabetical order. Arizona Cardinals. I have them at 8-5, 8-9. They're 8.5, so going under. You know, I almost had them over. I don't know. I don't know. It's one of my biggest question marks as a team, Arizona. Atlanta Falcons, bro. 10-7, 7.5 push. This is one of my 2 stars. I have 3 or 4 2 stars. This is one of them. 10-7 in the playoffs, Atlanta Falcons, I believe. We'll see. Still not sure about my playoff picks. Pretty heavy. Carolina Panthers, I have them at 7-10 and coming around. Really like what Canales is doing there. 6.7, 6.5, that's an over on Carolina. The Bears, somehow, I really thought they'd be better, but I just went through all their schedules and win, lose, 7-10. The Bears under 8.5 and out of the playoffs. Sorry, Chicago fans. Sorry, Papa Pollo. You know, I spent 1.5 years in Chicago. It's dear to my heart. Dallas Cowboys, 7-10. They're at 7.5. They might be 6. I did this before the Micah trade. Maybe they're 6-11. So they're definitely going under 7.5. Detroit's at 10.5. I have them at 10-7. I think I have them winning, but I think they win the North. Ooh, no, I'm not sure I have them in. Yep, okay. In the playoffs at 10-7, under 10.5, Detroit. Green Bay, this is a 1-star. 9.5 is the over-under. I have them 11-6 and winning the North. Green Bay on the over. What's going on here? LA Rams, 11-6 in the playoffs, winning the West. 9.5 over with the Rams. Minnesota, 8.5. You know, a lot of people are high on them. I just don't know about J.J. McCarthy. As I went through their tough schedule, 7-10. I'm going under on the Vikings. Hate to say. New Orleans Saints, 5-12. Maybe 4-13. Maybe 1-16. Definitely under on the New Orleans Saints, 5.5. Then we got the Giants at also 5.5. I see them much improved, 7-10. I'm going the over on the Giants. Philadelphia Eagles, 11.5. You know, I see parity this year in the league. I don't have any team with more than 11 wins. I could be wrong, but Philly, under 11.5, 11-6, but win the East. San Fran, 10.5. I have them at 10-7, sneaking into the playoffs, I believe. 10-7, under 10.5 wins. Easiest schedule, but lost some defensive cogs and just not quite sure. Seattle Seahawks, 9-8. Over 8.5. 8-9, 9-8, somewhere right around 500. I have the Seahawks. They could be better. Tampa, I have them falling off a little bit, 9-8, and they might squeak in the playoffs. I'm still not sure about my wild cards. Tampa Bay, under 9.5. Washington Commanders, 9.5. I have them at 10-7. Not sure they make the playoffs, though. So that makes it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'd be 9 unders and 7 overs on the NFC. So that's my predictions. We'll let you know at the end of the year. As I said, I was 18-14 last year. I try to keep. We'll talk gambling on Thursday as well as we ramp into the season. I was like, what did I do last year? I was about 65% against the spread, 77% straight up last year. So I do keep track, call them out. You know, I do have I'm going to do more segments this year. One of my segments is going to be That's What He Said. When guys like, I don't know, Nick Wright, and just say outrageously stupid shit that you don't even think they believe it. But there's no ramifications. They can just say whatever. Oh, well. Like he thinks that the O lineman, can't even remember his name for KC. He thinks he's going to win Rookie of the Year. A lineman has never won it. And he has a big banner on his show. I don't even want to name it. Nick Wrong. You just, you say stuff for clickbait and outrageous stuff, and it doesn't come true, but nobody's there. I'm going to be there and say, you know what? You fucked that one up. I don't like it. It's time for these guys to be held accountable. So NFC playoff scene. The North goes to Green Bay at 11-6. You know what? I'm taking Atlanta to win the South, 10-7. I got Tampa at 9-8. I'm not sure if Tampa's going to squeak in. Philly to win the East at 11-6, and the Rams at 11-6. So that's my division winners: Green Bay, Atlanta, Philly, and the Rams. Now this was tough. I think Detroit gets in and Washington. That's my two pretty sure wild cards. San Fran or Tampa Bay? San Fran, Tampa Bay. San Fran. This is tough. And I knew it was going to come down to right now. You know what? San Fran, easiest schedule in the league. Robert Saleh back. Tampa Bay, Seattle, Chicago, out. Sorry. And last year I got 4 out of 7 in each conference. So I'm batting over 500. Just say that. I got NFC North, Green Bay, then Detroit, both in the playoffs. Chicago, Minnesota, dead last. In the South, Atlanta, only playoff in. Tampa Bay, then Carolina, New Orleans, wiping up the rear. Only Atlanta in the playoffs. Philly and Washington. You know what? I think I'm going to switch this. New York, Dallas last. The Micah thing, I just think that locker room's a shambles. Brand new coach. He just sounds weird. He says doesn't sound real confident. It's another Jerry Jones yes man hire. Then out of the West, the Rams first, San Fran in, Seattle and Arizona. I think it's going to be a competitive, everybody around 500 though. So that is my playoffs predictions. We'll do Super Bowl and playoffs, championship games tomorrow. I want to talk some analytics tomorrow too. You know, I've done 60,000 plays that I've tracked. Every game I say the number of runs to pass. If you're 50-50, 52% pass, 48 run, you win 60% of the time. If you're throwing the ball 60%, you lose. I just don't understand. It's analytics. It's 2 seasons worth of stats. If you run past 50-50, you win. If you're throwing 60% or more, you lose. Run the ball. Fire off the line, set hut. On the ball, set hut. And please, Nor, here we go. Can't handle another city. Here we go. Dak. Terrible. So that is Brother Richie's AFC and NFC predictions. Battery running low. Oh, shit. I'll be back. I'm here, people. Coming right back. Be right there. Always something when you're going live. I could edit this shit out, but I don't know how. That's all right. You know, nobody's watching yet, but I'm keeping at it. Season 3, if it takes 5, 6, 10 years, I will break out. Did I mention storiesbykids.com for all your grade school and under kids, even junior high? Storiesbykids.com. Go online, write out a story, post it. Contest coming soon. The first 10 stories, the next 10 stories that I get, a free Stories by Kids hat. They just came in from the printer. Very excited about that. So between Not Pods, Stories by Kids, got a couple apps I'm working on. Something's going to pop, people. I don't want to wear shoes. I don't want to be at my restaurant at 2:30, much as I love the job. Okay, let's get into, this is going to be a segment this year. Where is it? Dude, come prepared, boy. Right here. I was prepared. It was just covered up. This is called the No Can Chi-Hu segment. These will be questions that, you know, I do have a partner. He's going through some family stuff, but Philly J will be joining the show this year. You know, I need a second. Someone to bounce some stuff off, just some more energy. Season 3, talking to myself. It's still 0. Nobody watches. I can just be like, fuck you. but it's okay. I am not disgruntled. I will not let it hold me down. This is going to pop. But we got our no can button. That's if you disagree. And we got Chihu button. This is local style here in Hawaii, middle of the Pacific Ocean. I am live, Brother Richie, your backseat quarterback. We are 15 minutes in, so I'm going to go NFC, biggest question mark, Chihu or no can. We're going to go alphabetical order once again. The Arizona Cardinals make the playoffs. You know, can they? Chihu can. Will they? No can, ba. Atlanta Falcons. Michael Penix Jr., 40 total touchdowns. Michael Penix going to go off. You know, I got him in the playoffs. I have him as a backup on a couple, maybe two of my fantasy leagues. I think he's going to be great. I love him. The run option factor, and I think the guy's great. Carolina Panthers, Chihu, no can. Bryce Young, top 10 quarterback. You know, I think he's one more year away and still has to prove himself. No can, Bob. Chicago, Caleb, 4,000 yards. The first ever 4,000-yard passer. Best quarterback since Sid Luckman in 1932. 4,000 yards? I believe so. First time, go get him, Caleb. I mean, I really like Ben Johnson's demeanor. I think he's setting up a culture, coaching hard. I think it's on, Caleb. Dallas. Whatever it is about Dallas, no can. I have Brian Schottenheimer win 8 games. I don't believe it. Detroit, be great. Losing not one, but 2 coordinators. Can you be great? I believe they will. O-line took a hit, but I think it's still going to be good. I think Dan Campbell just doesn't get the credit he deserves. Maybe we will find out. I think they're going to be great. Green Bay, keep Jordan Love healthy. What's their O-line rank? Green Bay, Ig. 15th, middle of the road, 15th ranked O-line. Ish. Where are we at? Dude. Yep. We'll see. Sorry about that. So I need to edit, but nobody's watching anyway. What's dead air? I can just. Green Bay, keep Jordan Love healthy. Can, because, you know, he had lower extremity leg issues last year. I think broken thumb, not that big deal. Left hand. They're talking about him being more mobile, maybe more called running plays. So let's do it. LA Rams beat Philly in the playoffs this year. You know, it's going to be close, but no can, ball. I think Philly's in the Super Bowl. Oh, back to back. Minnesota is J.J. McCarthy, a top 10 quarterback. What do I think? It's possible? Do you think he will? I just don't see it. I don't know. Never threw the ball more than 30 times in college. They had such a good running game, such a great line. Won a national championship. He's a winner. You know, everybody comes out of college, they say they're a winner, but you don't know. This is the NFL. So I'm on a wait and see with J.J. McCarthy. I have him coming in last in the North. I could eat my words. New Orleans Saints win 5 games. Worst team in the league. Period. New York Giants. Jackson Dart starts week 5 or earlier. You know what? I trust Russ. I trust Russ. I think Russ is going to be okay, bro. So Jackson Dart, you can great learning experience. Do the Aaron Rodgers thing, do the Jordan Love thing, do the Patrick Mahomes thing. Sit behind a consummate pro, mostly a pro. I don't know. Russell's a little weird guy to sit behind, but Philly, Super Bowl or bust. Back-to-back champs, calling it right now. San Francisco playoffs. Can Tampa Bay win the South? No, can, Bob. Tampa Bay not making the playoffs. I'm not sure I even like that pick. I just like Atlanta. If there's one thing I would redo, probably switch their records, put Tampa in and Atlanta out. I think San Fran's in. And finally, your Washington Redskin football team Commanders take down Philly. What do I think is possible? What do I think is going to happen? No can, Bob. Those are my preseason, every team's Chihu / no can, biggest question mark of the season. We're at 21 minutes. You know what? I think I'm gonna put it to bed for this episode. Episode 2, your backseat quarterback, Brother Richie. I am live, also streaming. Watch this anytime. You know, I do get some watches after. Be nice to have some live people. Tomorrow will be more around 2 p.m. Hawaiian time. My show will talk playoff predictions, Super Bowl. I already told you, Philly's repeating. Who they going to play? Who's in the NFC, AFC championship game? I want to talk more about these analytics. Look at this. This is that's last year. In the last 2 years, you run 50-50, you win. Pass 50-50, you lose. I want to talk more about that. We'll talk as well, hot seats. Top 5 hot seats in the NFL. That's tomorrow. This is Brother Richie, your backseat quarterback. Thank you so much for the lack of support. Even my best friends can't watch, but that's okay. No hard feelings. Aloha. I'll see you tomorrow.